Just when you think Donald Trump and Elon Musk's buffoonery can at some point take a break, maybe take a pause, maybe have a eureka moment of at least common sense, not genius, but at least common sense, Trump's team, let's just call it Trump fired more than 300 staffers Thursday night at the National Nuclear Security Administration, the agency tasked with managing the nation's nuclear stockpile. Donald Trump thinks he's the qualified one. He is the sole arbiter of what goes on with nuclear weapons. This man is firing everybody. If the Lord himself served in the American government, Trump would fire him. We all know it's true. Donald Trump's arrogance, as we know, knows zero bounds. And Donald Trump will fire anybody simply because he can. The fact that Donald Trump has fired people who oversee America's national nuclear security, the fact that Donald Trump has fired them, the same way Donald Trump fired all those judges he appointed because they wouldn't close Eric Adams' case illegally, the fact that Donald Trump has fired all of these people who were supposed to be his inspector generals, making sure he's not breaking the law, making sure he's not defrauding the government, the fact that Donald Trump has fired any and everyone who can provide accountability at the least over this man, or at least be able to report, yes, Donald Trump committed another crime. Yes, Donald Trump did the wrong thing. Donald Trump firing all of these people is a sign of what's to come. Donald Trump wants to have sole, complete, just one-man control over America's nuclear security. Americans, ask yourself this truthfully. Do you actually believe Donald Trump is the man you want, being in charge of America's nuclear national security? You know the answer is no. Even Trump supporters have to feel a little bit uneasy seeing Donald Trump fire the people in charge of the National Nuclear Security Administration. Now, Donald Trump is now trying to rehire these people because, see, this is what they do. They do something unbelievably stupid and people are like, okay, there's really nothing to be gained from anything they've done, but some of the things they've done are too obvious. So they have to pull it back, like, giving Elon Musk $400 million for armored pieces of trash called Teslas. And then this. Some of the fired employees included NNSA staff who are on the ground at facilities where nuclear weapons are built. These staff oversee the contractors who build nuclear weapons and they inspect these weapons. It has also included employees at NNSA headquarters who write requirements and guidelines for contractors who build nuclear weapons. A source told CNN they believe these individuals were fired because no one has taken any time to understand what we do and the importance of our work to the nation's national security. This is literally, this encapsulates everything MAGA stands for. A lack of understanding. They don't want to understand. And if you explain to a Trump supporter why they're wrong, this is why we're never going to vote for the liberals, because you guys are so condescending. The same people who sit there and said America needs to bring bullying back are the same people who are incapable of being laughed at when they make an electoral mistake. You elected a moron, a buffoon, a nincompoop. You did that. They're just firing anybody. Anyone who can stand in the way of Donald Trump's little tantrums, his little hissy fits, anybody who gets in the way of those, fired. Donald Trump thinks he's the CEO. The last time he was a CEO, everything went bankrupt. Every single time. Now he wants us to go bankrupt because he actually believes his own bullshit. The art of the deal. The art of the deal. This man has 30-something% of Americans, 40-something% of Americans really believing he knows the art of the deal. I can't do this shit. I can't like the art of the deal. What part of the deal is firing people whose entire education and specialization is nuclear weapons? So a fat fuck whose nuclear grease finger might slide onto the red button and blow us all up can be in charge. That's where we're at right now. That's where the nation is right now. They fired us because They didn't take the time to understand what we do and the importance of our work to the nation's national security. Trump supporters are having a moment of pride. See, there's a reason why all the holy books, all spiritual, all schools, all religion, all of these forms of philosophy and religion all warned against pride. MAGA is a prime example of why pride is so dangerous. Because even when you know you are fucking wrong, you can't admit it. Because if you admit it, now you have to be ashamed. Because shame is associated with a genuine, honest feeling of wrongdoing. MAGA can't let that happen. Can't show the libs we effed up. Gotta stay strong and stand 10 toes down on an imploding government. After this is all said and done, I don't want to hear a thing from conservatives ever again, because this isn't a Trump thing. This isn't a MAGA thing. This is a conservative thing. Once this Trump era explodes and falls apart, these conservatives will not give up. They will find a new messiah to usher America into a new dark age. These people will never give in, whether it's the Civil War, whether it's the Civil Rights Movement, whether it's this MAGA foolishness. These people will always, always, always be on the wrong side of history, deny they ever fucked up, and then try to re-scramble. They're like cartoon villains. They're like plankton. It just never ends with these fucking, these clowns. They're clowns. It's just clown season with these people. It never ends. At some point, it's like, what is this? Every time I look up more foolishness from Musk, more foolishness from Trump, it's just ridiculous. They fired these people. And now they're trying to rehire them. Because they didn't even think for 1 second about what they did. This is Doge. This is the Department of Government Efficiency trying to be efficient in, I guess, bullshit, buffoonery, fuckery, ignorance. They're efficient in that. Doge really just stands for Department of Elon. Let's just call it a day. Remove the G. It's just DOE, Department of Elon. Elon just wake up. What can I fuck up today? He just yawn. What can I fuck up today? You just wake up ready to destroy our country. And Trump over there, he's so busy trying to be God, do his little dance, sign a little paper he didn't read. He over there, he's a little ass kid. He just signed this shit. Give me nuts. Give me something else to sign. Make me feel important. I want to feel like the greatest. He signs more bullshit, and Elon Musk stands there pretending to be president. And then J.D. Vance is in Europe lecturing them about democracy when J.D. Vance was on camera saying he would literally decertify an election if Trump called him and told him to. Clown world! I gotta get out of here. I can't stay in this realm. What is someone open the portal? Let me out. Like, this can't be an actual timeline. Am I the only one who feels like we've all been sucked into an alternate dimension where, like, all that is good has exited this world? Something's not right. Something's not right. Get me out. Let me out of the portal. Let me out of here. I can't. This is, like, I can't. Okay? Even it's gotten to the point where even some far right people are calling for this Elon shit to stop. Like, Elon, bro, Trump, them, bro, like, absolute buffoonery. Under Biden, we had stability, common sense. When I woke up in the morning, I knew my president, even though he was elderly, out of the prime of his years as a man, as a statesman, he still, as an old man who can't even form sentences like Trump, was still infinitely more elite of a statesman than Trump and all of his minions combined. That's how great of a statesman Joe Biden was, where even when he was at the end of his career and the end of his life, he still had the strength, tenacity, honor, and integrity that Trump couldn't even buy if he tried, that Elon Musk couldn't even buy, even if he succeeds, and he will succeed, in hoarding all of our tax money and condemning us to a life of servitude and serfdom. We had peace under Biden. We had stability under Biden. Democrats create policy. Republicans create problems. I want y'all to repeat this to your friends. This is my shit. I'm claiming this, okay? It's mine. Rashad Crenshaw came up with this. Democrats create policy, Republicans create problems. And how we know this is true is because you, me, and MAGA can't wake up without more foolishness every damn day. Trump too old for this. How you wake up at 70 million years old doing all kind of craziness? Y'all don't get tired? I'm tired, and I don't even work in the government. I'm tired. Whatever. Republicans create problems.